Feeling like it's me against the world, but I can give a fuck who my opponent is.
He drills it from deep.
Into this game and I came here to change it. Big my belief, now they calling me dangerous. Taking the throne and I'm gonna maintain it. I gotta go down as just one of the greatest.
Takes flight. Boom! Down. Clear the deck. Deck cleared.
Good evening and welcome to tonight's presentation of Noche La NBA, an annual tradition in the NBA celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. Moments away, it'll be the Phoenix Suns going up against the Chicago Bulls. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. DA, take it away.
Thank you very much. Now the calls to shorten the NBA season continue. One NBA president has even suggested a 58-game schedule. And for the playoffs, one and done. He says there's a reason people tune into every football game. The college tournament in 63 games gets more TV money than we do in our entire regular season. The more drama, the more TV ratings, the more money. Kevin?
What's not to like? Everything makes sense. Rest the players, more practice time, and all the things you just talked about. Maybe DA, less is more. And thanks for the report. Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Alex Caruso out there with Patrick Beverley. Then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Vucevic, and it's DeRozan in at the 4 spot. And for Phoenix, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt pair. Ayton is out there with Durant, and it's Okogie in at the 3 spot. Well, we expect to see sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
Now here's DeRozan. At the elbow, Vucevic. Almost, but it rolls out. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. And here's Booker from the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. Booker's got the first points up on the board for the Suns. KD against DeRozan. Shoots over KD. Phoenix grabs the miss. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Sacramento.
Poor execution in that one. Not sure what led to the lack of focus, but coaching staff definitely not happy.
And they made some comments themselves that some of the fault might have lied with them because they didn't go in with the best of game plans and they didn't make the right adjustments. So we'll see tonight if they do.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow. What you love about Vucevic, the consistency, solid shooting percentages, and he's averaged double-digit rebounds for the last 5 years.
Here's LaVine. Kevin Durant picking up that last basket. On the wing, DeRozan. Shot is good off the back rim and in. DeRozan's got his second bucket of the game to go.
An all-NBA selection over his career. DeRozan is a savvy scorer, reads the passing angle, and looks for catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Okogie misses. You know, Greg, adding to that for Vucevic, the last 2 seasons, he's been excellent in the playoffs.
Great point, Kevin. His numbers were up over what he did in the regular season. He hits clutch shots, gives them a physical presence, and he is just a rock in the middle.
To the left side wing. Outside for Durant. Shoots over DeRozan. And there's KD. That's good on the assist by Ayton.
Just doesn't second guess his shot selection, and for good reason. A lot of those go in.
Bean passes to DeRozan. And there's the drive. And it's sent back by KD. Ayton at the elbow. Outside for Durant. Ayton trying to break free. And KD good for 3. Durant's got 7 points.
That's a good find from Ayton, understanding the defensive scheme, and he just waited for his teammate to be open.
Beverly finds Caruso. LaVine inside the 3-point line. The shot, no good. The Suns go the other way with it. Durant, the pass to Ayton. Another one falls for Phoenix.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
To the inside. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
Yeah, and with improving court awareness, LaVine continues to tap into his limitless potential when making plays.
Booker's shot is good.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And so it's DeRozan. He'll bring it up for Chicago. 7-point differential. And they double up DeRozan. Lets the three fly. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. And it's the Suns' ball. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much.
After missing the playoffs for 10 consecutive seasons, boy, the Suns not only got to the postseason in 21, they made it all the way to the finals. So what a turnaround for that franchise.
And the Bulls decide to take their first time out here. It's been quite a turnaround, hasn't it, Brent, for Phoenix? Ever since they acquired Chris Paul in that trade from Oklahoma City, they've been a different team.
Yeah, and I don't think you can really give enough credit to what it is that Chris Paul has brought, along with the combination and relationship that he has with Monty Williams. I mean, that leadership with that young roster and giving those guys belief has elevated the play of everybody who's put on that uniform.
Rambo, he's checked in for Phoenix. Cameron Payne comes in for Josh Okogie. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new grouping. Drummond's checked in for Vucevic. Williams comes in for DeMar DeRozan. White, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dosunmu in for Patrick Beverley. Most losing teams, Greg, are looking to rebuild, look to the future, but not in Chicago.
Yeah, their idea to turn it around was to get all-stars. Trading for Vooch in 21 during a losing season, then signing DeMar as a free agent. That's a refreshing approach.
And so LaVine nails both of them. Wow, we're getting close to the playoffs now, and I got to believe, Brent, there's a big difference between playing in the regular season and the postseason.
Oh, man, that intensity ramp up, Kevin, is something else. And round by round, you get more and more attention to it. The matchups become more and more significant. It is an awesome feeling and a privilege to have an opportunity to play in the postseason in this league.
LaVine wide open. And the Bulls with another miss. Suns leading by 9. And he drives in. Payne. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Chicago's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Passes it to Drummond. Williams, a screen on Booker. White dishes to Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Well, White has quickly developed great floor vision. Doesn't miss the wide open man.
And there is the whistle. That goes on Kobe White. That's his first foul. Jones checked in for Zach LaVine.
Coming onto the floor for the Bulls, Derek Jones Jr.
1:11 left in the first quarter. They double-team KD. That one good for 2.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And there's the pass to Dosunmu. Drummond with a screen on Booker. Here's White. And it's Durant with the rebound. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Well, Brent, Chris Paul is undoubtedly one of the smartest players in the NBA.
And that's why he's been able to maintain such a high level of play for so long. As one of his teammates said, he has an IQ that's going to keep him on the floor until he's 50.
What's up?
Chris Paul, as a veteran leader, just sets a high standard for the team that he's playing on. And it's really elevated the other guys.
Wide, a screen on Paul. Now here's Dosunmu. He's guarded closely. And it's White missing.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Booker, no good. Bulls trail by 12. Outside, White. Out left to the wing, and Drummond kicks to Williams. Back to Jones. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Bulls shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And they've shot the ball well this season in terms of their attempts. 81%.
First free throw is good. And so Jones nails both of them. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Suns. For moments during that quarter, it felt like a one-man wrecking crew. It seemed he was doing everything out there. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns Houston.
Welcome back, everyone. It's Noche Latina in the NBA as we resume action. In a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Suns.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
So with Paul on the bench, here's the group that Monty Williams has on the floor. Torrey Craig is out there with Terrence Ross. Then it's DeAndre Ayton, then it's Payne, and it's Lee in at the 2-guard. 2 points, that one goes.
Ayton showing it can be a problem on other spots on the floor, not just the post.
Caruso, the pass to Beverly. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-handed.
Nice. Straight power there. Straight power. Now here's Payne. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game.
This is why Payne takes a good number of threes. He's pretty effective from there.
Here's Beverly. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Caruso. He takes it in, lays it up, and banks it in. Caruso's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, they've gotten into a nice flow this quarter.
And so it's Payne with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Their next game is in San Francisco, so a road game with the Warriors. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. And that one's good, Ayton.
Yeah, Ayton just swallowing up the defender there and then completes the play.
Caruso sets the screen for DeRozan. Here's Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Here's Ayton after Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Ayton's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, you bump me, and I'm going to bump you back as Ayton's not afraid to get physical with the defender. Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Now here's Payne. He's got 5. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Here's DeRozan. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Houston.
And there really was a physical aspect of his performance that was off the charts. He was taking it right at him, and he just kept getting those calls and getting to the line.
Good work there as it goes.
It's one thing to get to your spots. It's another thing to shoot with that kind of rhythm. DeAndre Ayton in one right now.
And Vucevic throws it down.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. And the Suns call their first time out of the game. And the Suns here with a different look. Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Torrey Craig. Okogie comes in for Ross. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Damian Lee. And Paul subbed in for Payne. Levine's checked in for Chicago. Here's Okogie. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Sacramento. And Ayton throws it down.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
Bulls trail by 13. Pass to Vucevic. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Paul. He's coming off a 16-point game against Sacramento.
And guys, what impressed me most was his passing. He constantly looked for the open man and found guys in great spots.
Now here's Beverly, following the shot by Chris Paul. Shoots from the elbow. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. DeRozan's got it back down to within single digits for the Bulls. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Paul. And that's 11 points for KD.
Not fair of a coach to send out one defender against Kevin Durant, skilled at fighting through whatever challenges the D wants to throw at him.
And that one's good. Beverly.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
KD's shot is good.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches. Well, when KD asked out, you knew the Nets would get a king's ransom. Perhaps the biggest star trade we've seen in decades. But with KD on this team, they are right in the thick of it as far as contending. And a better box out saves them 2 points there.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Paul with the bucket.
Just got that ball on the string and uses that change of pace so effective. Chris Paul getting wherever he wants to go now.
And it's Beverly missing. For Chicago, they won their last contest that game against the Rockets in Houston. Durant, that's good.
You can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
Now, here's DeRozan. 6 points for him. And Vucevic throws it down.
And the key for Vucevic is remaining aggressive. And when he does that, this guy can dominate.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. Rambo, he's checked in for the Suns. Then for the Bulls. White, he's checked in for Alex Caruso. And it's Dosunmu in for Patrick Beverly. And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Down by 12. They host the Kings after this game. They start a 3-game homestand with that game. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Dosunmu's shot is off. Here's Okogie. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Biyombo. That's good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Kevin, how did you get in that groove offensively in the first half?
Well, I'm just playing off my teammates. They're doing a great job of penetrating and kicking. and I'm not trying to force anything. I'm playing my game within the offense, and shots are starting to fall for me.
Looks good out there so far. Thanks, Kevin. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
Ernie Johnson here with Kenny the Jet and the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. How about we start out with the Western Conference and how those teams are stacking up?
Taking a look at the Suns, they've come up a little short of expectations. The talent is unquestioned, but their focus has been wavering. The consistency just hasn't been there. That said, I sure wouldn't want to meet them in the playoffs, though.
Now let's talk about our game tonight. A nightmare of a first half for the Bulls.
They're getting abused in the paint defensively, letting their opponents set the tone. If you can't match up physically, you're toast. And that's what the scoreboard is reflecting right now. Toast with butter.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Vucevic, guys, has been exceptional.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scorers, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunity.
Taking a look at the Bulls, you've got Alex Caruso. Zach LaVine is out there at the roast, and it's Vucevic, and it's Beverly in at the one.
And that is first class right there. Can you believe that dunk?
I'm not sure, Greg, I can.
Well, a master weaver, Chris Paul, through those screens and rolls and angles on the floor. His dribble moves are just incredible.
Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Now, here's DeRozan. You can't hit that time. Some solid defense there from KD. Suns leading by 14. Here's Okogie. Plays it up off the glass.
Booker's all-around game is really coming together. Nice play there.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. LaVine for three. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Okogie for three. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. KD's got his fourth assist in this one. Outside, LaVine. A wide open look here for Caruso. And the Bulls with another miss.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
And he gets the bucket. Okogie's got 7 points.
Yeah, 80%. Is that a good number from the field? I think so. 4 of 5 here shooting. Terrific start.
LaVine for three. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. Looking now at some numbers for Zach LaVine. Bulls trail by 21. After being selected first overall in the 2018 draft, some teams question if DeAndre Ayton was worthy of that.
Well, it took time for Ayton to find his comfort zone and all of a sudden became a key piece that nobody's questioning much anymore as an inside rebounder, rim protector, and a guy who can score at a high level when asked to.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. Here's DeRozan, and DeRozan throws it down hard.
And that's the athleticism when DeRozan takes off like that. He is looking to ring the bell.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Suns leading by 17. Here's KD. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 3 assists in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And here are the Suns now, after the Bulls picking up a basket just moments ago. And a chance now to look at the schedule for Chicago. On Wednesday, they'll tip off a homestand starting with the Sacramento Kings. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Mike Conley and the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And looking at the schedule, it isn't ideal in terms of the upcoming games with the amount of quality teams they're going to be playing, but it's also a good chance for you to get some confidence and really see just how good you are.
Timeout called, the Bulls. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
And a brief check of the stats for Williams. His last 10 games, and not many players convert opportunities inside as well as he. Top 15 in field goal percentage.
And he's the type of three-point specialist that doesn't need a lot of shots to rack up points. That's why he's top 3 in percentage. Here's Dosunmu. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Passes it to Ayton. In transition, here come the Bulls. And here they go. Jones, no luck.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Craig kicks to Ayton. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Back to Payne. Craig up top. Fires the 3. No good on that one. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Outside Williams. The pass to Jones. Now here's Drummond.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Booker pulls it in. Booker's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the middle. Craig kicks to Booker. Pass to Payne. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Now, Booker's a good passer, becoming better in that area, and he knows how to work the ball around.
Caruso looking for an opening. Outside Williams. 6 to shoot. Pass to Dosunmu. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Suns lead by 17. Booker in the corner. Shoots over Caruso, and he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. 8 points for Devin Booker.
He's so dangerous from the mid-range. Booker's feel is uncanny.
Now here's Dosunmu. Payne covering. Here's Caruso. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 8 rebounds in this game. Phoenix has gone past the three-point line for 13 of their shots. They're 6 of 13, and they pick up 2.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Bulls trail by 21. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop. Out to the right wing. Booker the pass to Craig. Connects from three-point range. Craig's got 5 points so far.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Suns on top, just dominating this one. And we're just moments away from the start of the 4th quarter. Stay with us. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Bismack Biyombo is out there with Durant. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Okogie in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Levine finds DeRozan. Shot clock at 6. Vucevic setting the pick for DeRozan. Over Durant. DeRozan. That's good.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Biyombo. That's good.
It's just a master class when Chris Paul has the ball. Great at orchestrating the offense and right there finding his teammate.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Vucevic, and slam dunk by Vucevic.
Well, he's been carrying them all night on offense, but at some point, he's going to need some help.
And it's Paul with the ball for the Suns. Passes to Biyombo. Paul against Beverly. Another one falls for Phoenix.
Another great decision from CP3, taking high-quality shots and knocking it down.
Here's Beverly. Biyombo with the block. And he recovers it. And that one's good. Beverly. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Durant just inside the line. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
KD, one of those guys who will go down on the list of the greatest scorers in NBA history.
White the pass to Levine. Manu Ginobili recently inducted into the Basketball Hall of Fame, and you won a couple rings with that guy. Give us some memories you can share about the great Ginobili.
Oh, man. Manu is absolutely one of my favorite teammates of all time, Kevin, and one of the most delightful people that you ever could be around. I just think about the practices and the plane rides and him just joking around, and then something happens. It gets on the floor. It gets into the fourth quarter. It's time to win, and it's basically Manu Ginobili time. So I'm thrilled that he's in the Hall of Fame, and he deserves every bit of it.
It's White on the wing. To the paint. Here's DeRozan. Oh, and the jam by DeRozan.
And guys, he's been a pro for a long time. DeRozan still with the hops to flush. And boy, does he get up quick.
Lee outside. Fires for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Levine feeling it out a bit. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in, and the basket by DeRozan.
And the offensive energy of DeRozan won him that shot. He never stops working the floor, looking for those opportunities.
Here's Paul. Unable to get that one. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Now Beverly. Inside. Here's Vucevic. And the layup is good. Vucevic has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Timeout called, the Suns.
All right, everybody, let's do something. It's time to make some noise for your Storm Hyper Dance Crew.
Some changes for Phoenix. Andre Ayton's checked in for Biyombo, and it's Booker in for Lee. And Chicago also making a switch. Caruso's checked in. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. The pass to Okogie. from outside the arc. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Yeah, pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
Here's DeRozan. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Paul dishes to KD. Kicks it to Ayton. Shoots over Vucevic. And that one's good, Ayton.
DeAndre Ayton happy to shoot at that range. Nice stroke.
Bean passes to Beverly. Down low. And Vucevic throws it down.
You always hear about chemistry. That's a perfect example, knowing where each other is at all times.
There's 1:47 left here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Ayton. Shoots over Vucevic, and it's Ayton missing.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
And we've witnessed DeRozan improve big time as a playmaker. His court awareness is really at an elite level.
And the basket by Okogie.
This whole second half, he's been unbelievable scoring the basketball. The defense has had literally no effect.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Suns.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And when it's all said and done here, this will mark their 38th W on the year.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for KD.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
Caruso, no good. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And DeRozan kicks to Levine. 5 on the clock. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. And again, no good by Chicago. Here's Durant. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
As good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Katie, what was the big thing to secure this win?
I like how active we were on the defensive side of the ball to start the game. We made shots tonight, and it's always good when you make shots. It brings more energy into the building, and I'm glad we got a W.
You earned it, man. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
David, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. As we leave you with our New Balance Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.